Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to excel in their work effortlessly? The secret lies in a simple yet profound truth. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Picture this. You're stuck in a job that feels like a never-ending treadmill. Day in and day out, you're just going through the motions. That's the reality for our friend John. He's been clocking in hours at his 9-to-5 job, but something's missing. It's not that he hates his job. It's just that he doesn't love it. John yearns for something more fulfilling, something that sparks joy and passion. John's dreams and aspirations are like a small flame inside him, flickering and waiting to be fanned into a roaring fire. He dreams of a job where he wakes up every morning excited to start the day, a job that doesn't feel like work at all. He yearns for a career that aligns with his passions, his values, and his true self. But here's the thing about dreams. They're not always easy to chase. It's not always clear how to turn them into reality. And that's exactly where John is right now. He's standing at the edge of the unknown, staring into a future that's hazy and uncertain. John's dissatisfaction with his current job is like a compass, guiding him towards something better. It's a call to action, a push to step out of his comfort zone and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Because deep down, John knows that there's more to work than just earning a paycheck. There's a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose, a sense of joy that comes from doing what you love. And that's what he's seeking. John's story is a testament to the power of dreams, of aspirations, of the relentless pursuit of passion. It's a reminder that it's never too late to change your course, to seek out work that truly resonates with you, to find your own path to fulfillment. And so, John decided it was time to embark on a journey to find work he truly loved. Change is never easy, and for John, this was no exception. As he ventured into the vast world of career exploration, he found himself facing the daunting task of finding a field he truly loved. It was like navigating through an intricate maze, filled with endless turns and dead ends. But John was not one to be easily discouraged. In his journey, he encountered many challenges. Fear was one of the biggest, the fear of choosing the wrong path, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown. It was a constant companion, whispering doubts and uncertainties into his ear. Yet John chose to face it head-on. He knew that fear was a part of the process, a stepping stone to growth. Uncertainty was another hurdle. With so many options available, making a decision seemed like an insurmountable task. Each choice held a different future, a different potential. It was like standing at the crossroads of 1,000 different paths, each leading to a different destination. But John did not let this overwhelm him. Instead, he took it as an opportunity to learn, to explore, and to discover. Self-doubt too crept into John's journey. Questions plagued his mind. Was he good enough? Did he have what it takes? Could he really find a career he loved? But instead of succumbing to these doubts, John used them as fuel. They ignited a fire within him, a determination to prove himself wrong. For John, this journey was not just about finding a career, it was about discovering his passion, his purpose. It was about understanding who he was and what he wanted. It was about growth, resilience, and determination. It was about not settling, not giving up, not being satisfied until he found what he was looking for. Despite the fear, the uncertainty, and the self-doubt, John persisted. He faced each challenge with courage and resilience. He did not let the difficulties deter him or the obstacles slow him down. He knew that the journey was just as important as the destination. Despite the obstacles, John remained undeterred. He knew he was on the right path. Sometimes, what we're looking for comes when we're not looking at all. That's exactly what happened to John. One day, while he was on his routine commute, he stumbled upon something that was about to change his life forever. John was a typical office worker, going through the motions, feeling the weight of monotony dragging him down. But on that fateful day, he crossed paths with a group of people passionately discussing their work in a small cafe. Their energy was infectious. Their eyes shone with a zest for life that John had been missing. He couldn't help but pause and listen. The conversation was about their job, but it wasn't the kind of job John was used to. These people weren't clock-watching office drones. They were creators, innovators, problem solvers. They were talking about designing a new app that could potentially revolutionize the tech industry. The more John listened, the more intrigued he became. It was as if a spark had been ignited within him. He realized he had been holding his breath, hanging on to every word they said. For the first time, he felt a deep connection with something that wasn't just a paycheck at the end of the month. It was passion, it was purpose, it was a calling. The joy that surged through him was overwhelming. It felt like he had been wandering aimlessly in a dark tunnel and had suddenly seen a speck of light. The light that promised a way out, a way to a life that was more than just going through the motions. John knew this was it. This was what he had been searching for. This was the job that he could pour his heart and soul into. This was the job that he could love and that could love him back. His heart pounded in his chest as he approached the group. He introduced himself, expressed his interest, and asked if there was a chance he could join them. They welcomed him with open arms, and John felt a sense of belonging that he had never felt before. In that moment, John knew he had found what he loved. His search was finally over. When you love what you do, it shows. This simple truth was manifested in John's life the moment he started doing what he genuinely loved. Each day brimmed with potential, each challenge became an opportunity, and his work began to flourish in ways he never thought possible. His happiness soared, not because his job was easy, but because it was his. He was no longer just a cog in the machine. He was the machine, fueling his career with passion and dedication. His work became a part of him, an extension of his identity, and his joy radiated, touching everyone around him. His transformation was not just personal, it was inspirational. John became a beacon for those stuck in jobs they didn't love, a living testament that it's never too late to pursue your passion. John's journey teaches us a valuable lesson. Never settle until you find what you love, because the only way to do great work is to love what you do.